open up Kiki's shoulders for things like wheel pose or hollow back, we're going to have her reach her arms up and take the backs of her elbows, just at the bottom attachment of the tricep, and lean down. So this is a much bigger stretch. If the arms are extended, what tends to happen is the elbows take some of the torque, so it's not as big of a stretch. By bending the elbows, we make it a deeper open just for this angle here at the shoulder. Now, some students with tighter shoulders will prefer the variation with their hands together. Other students may experience some pinching sensation at the front of the shoulder. Stand up, Kiki, so I can show folks what we mean. Should reach the arms up and back and bend the elbows. So when the hands are together, this part of the shoulder rolls into what's called internal rotation, which can cause that pinching. So what can alleviate it, and I'll demonstrate in a moment, is putting a block between the hands that rolls the shoulder into external rotation. Another thing that can be helpful is lengthening the shoulder. When there's a pinching sensation, we want to create more space. Come back to the wall. Cool. And then we're going to take a third block, or a block between the palms. Very nice. Okay, so that's having her shoulders in external rotation. Her elbows are shoulder width apart. And now we're going to work on articulating her back bend. I'm going to slide the block closer to your head so we can see more of your back. Okay, so first she's just sinking down. And now she'll start to tuck her tailbone. How cool is that? Pause. And then we're moving the back bend up her back. Yeah. And then sink down. Okay. So let's try to sink down one vertebra at a time. Let's slow it down for all the kiddies at home. Yes, yes, yes. Pause where it feels good. So where it feels good is usually where, maybe good's a strong word for it, where it feels interesting, maybe a little bit unsure, but like kind of sparks this feeling of curiosity. What would it mean to move the back bend a little higher? That's where you'll want to linger and create more connection. We create connection to our body through attention, like any relationship. Connection through attention, love and care. All right, and then starting from here, let's try to see if we can drop it down. Down, down, down. Going the other way is a lot harder. Yep, so cool. Whoa. If you feel quite in the dark when you're going from top to bottom, don't worry about that. She's practiced this a few times before. If you're new to it, just work on tucking the tailbone, feeling the back bend move up, and then untucking. If that is something that you cannot feel in your back, we just start with those slight tucks. If you have very tight hamstrings and you start off in this shape, just hang out here. Don't worry about doing more. Maybe for those of you with tighter hamstrings, as those hamstrings work on opening up, you can actually do the opposite, start to stick your butt up. Yeah. So this action requires a lot of mobility at the attachment by the butt. Where do you like it best, Kiki? Oh, just like hang out there all day?
All day.
All day. You give it a try.